Hi, my name is Ken. My friends call me Geppetto. My eBay name is Geppetto Creations. I am making this video to support Steve Ramsey and his new venture called makerscare.org for the benefit of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm also a fan of his Woodworking for Mere Mortals YouTube channel. Please forgive the quality of this video, as I am a much better woodworker than videographer. Around me are some of the things I've made from recycled pallet wood. In particular, I like the well-aged gray wood, like in this clock and this deer silhouette. I made these three planes here to send to Steve. I've engraved them with both his logo on the top here and on the side here, and the Make-A-Wish logo on the tail. I've also made this handsome redneck bottle opener to send to Steve, and he can do what he wants with it. He can keep them, give them away, or auction them off for the charity. These two planes are made from 1/4-inch plywood, and this plane I made from a combination of resawn pallet wood and the fuselage is made from redwood timbers that I salvaged from a neighbor's playset they were tearing down and throwing away. I'm also donating $50 from my eBay proceeds towards Maker's Care. Next in this video, I'm going to show you how I made these planes. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. And keep up the good work, Steve. Thank you. Hi, my name is Ken, and I call myself Geppetto Creations on eBay. And I'm going to help Steve Ramsey raise some money for Maker's Care and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm going to build a few of his airplanes that he has the plans for on his website. Because I'm fortunate enough to have a laser cutter, I'm going to tweak it a little bit, engrave his logos on it and the Make-A-Wish logo, and I'm going to show you how I did it. I'm using VCarve Pro to lay out the planes on the computer. What you're looking at right now is the plans for the biplane. Let me switch the screen and I can show you the plan for the single engine plane. There you have it. I'm going to go to the laser, put the wood on it, and show you how it's done. Okay, here we are in my garage. This is my Triumph 1390 laser machine. I keep it in the garage because, well, it won't fit in the house. So let me set it up and I'll show you how it works. Okay, here we are at the laser. I've got the machine opened up and the wood in there. The piece to the right that's already cut out is where I cut the biplane parts. The piece to the left is where I'm going to cut the single wing plane parts. And this piece of wood is actually probably about 8 or 10 inches wider than it needs to be, but there's no need to cut it because the laser will do that just fine. There's going to be quite a bit of noise while it's running because I have to run a 80-gallon air compressor to blow air through the nozzle of the laser, as well as an electric water chiller to chill the water that flows through the laser tube, and a blower to extract all the smoke and the burning wood exhaust out. So I'm not going to do much talking during the operation of the laser. The first operation that it's doing is going to engrave in a raster motion like a dot matrix printer. It's going to engrave the lettering, starting to form the words and the logo for Make-A-Wish. Once it finishes all the engraving, then it'll go back and cut out the parts following the vector lines that I put in the computer. The red light that you see is not the laser that's doing any of the cutting, that's just a laser pointer. If you can follow real closely, there's a very bright flashing white light. That's the actual laser. Okay, here we are in the workshop. Got a piece of scrap wood up on my table, so this is what I use for my workbench, because my shop is fairly small. I've got far too much equipment for the size of the room. But I've taken the liberty of gluing up the 3/4 inch sections to make up the fuselage. I've got Steve Ramsey's logo, Make-A-Wish, on both sides. I put USA on the wings. I lasered in a nice little star in the middle of the propeller. These are the wheel struts of my own design, and wheels that have raised white wall letters that say "Woodworking for Mere Mortals." I'm going to put it together real quick for you. There you have it. Single engine, single wing plane, biplane, or to buy the gripper. Make a wish.